Greetings, I'm Morgan Tishin. Welcome to the stream. And I realize Quicksilver's just a little bit too loud here. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Welcome, welcome. Not a whole lot that I had to address from off stream, but hope everybody's having a good day nonetheless. Last stream of the year, so that's something a milestone to look forward to. I didn't touch on it much a few weeks back, but I've officially been streaming for 3 months, going into my 4th month now. So it's having that land kind of like end of the year type thing, and addressing that. Oh, 1 second. Forgot to turn on my light on my camera. It gives better tracking. That's the other thing I was, derailing my previous thought for. I've got slightly better tracking now. The latest update of VSeeFace now runs completely natively on Linux. Well, not completely, but completely enough that I don't have to use a third-party program to do the tracking anymore. It can link directly with my camera. For those not familiar, I wonder how easily I can do this. All right, I'm gonna let you guys peek behind the screen here just for a second. Just gotta get everything set up for it. That's all. Just one other moment. And drag this over to this side over here. And how I'm going to bring this in. Pretty sure I have to do an entire screen capture. Yeah. Oop, and that just shows it right away. Okay. So yeah, peeking behind the screen here, you can see on the left is my model tracking, and it is green screened out so that it shows up properly. Oh, it's flashing a bit on the recording. Not sure why it's doing that. In any case, it's green screened out so it's transparent on the recording. But previously, what I had to do here is I would have to type this in every time and then put in this script here. If I try it, it'll probably fail. Yeah, it'll fail because it's already being used by VSeeFace. But what I had to do is I had to run this script, which would do all of the tracking, and then it would pass it as you can see, is a video loopback into the VSeeFace program, because VSeeFace itself was unable to directly link it to my camera. So a little peek behind the screen there. This is how I get my digital self translated into the digital world. So yeah, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. And the benefit is the tracking seems to be a lot more responsive. My eyes don't get as droopy as they used to. Used to be if I would ever look down at my screen, like anything at the bottom half of my screen, it would close my eyes because it'd think that I was closing my eyes, when really I was just tilting my head and looking down slightly. But now it actually keeps my eyes open. And it's actually got better blink responsiveness as well. Before, if I would blink rapidly, there would be a lag time. But now I can blink really rapid. So yeah, a little bit of a behind the scenes peek there for you guys. I'll actually just remove that before I forget. Those windows were also hiding my desktop, so I wanted to make sure I didn't show anything unintentionally. All right. Well, I believe that has taken us to, the 6 o'clock mark. Well, 6 o'clock my time, top of the hour. Oh, I'm typing things wrong again, as usual. All right. One of my friends did just go live as well. I'm going to go ahead and shout her out. For most people, if you are on Twitch, Twitch will allow you to give a view for up to 2 channels at a time. So if you are only watching just me right now, maybe give Liz some love as well. I was actually collaborating with her on Monday for Just Talking Nobody Explodes, but I figured I'd give her a shout out today as well, because this is her 1 year's streaming anniversary celebration week, essentially. Alrighty. Well, that being said, I think we are good to go to head over to the game. I guess not. I'm a professional streamer. I check these things ahead of time. You don't know me. All right. Now we can check over at the game and unmute the game sounds, even though there is no game sounds right now. Come on. Now we are heading into the final mission of Dishonored 2. We are meeting with Megan and Anton to discuss the final return to Dunwall. This entire time we've been on an entirely other, essentially, island, because the entire empire is made up of several islands. So I believe we've been in Karnaka this entire time. So we are heading back to Dunwall, which is the capital of the empire, and that is where where Delilah is, where she had turned Emily to stone and usurped the throne, and we are aiming to stop her. So now we are going back. It says press any key. I'm pretty sure it's just loading. There we go.
This is how the worst day of my life began.
A little bit loud on my end.
A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower.
There we go.
Now it's happening again. Another Empress falls, another story ends. Last time it almost ruined the Empire. Will I do any better? Delilah outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the Royal Protector. Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand. I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'll give all I've got to stop you.
Yee. Waking on up. Fill out the travel log. And since this is the last one, I'll just kind of go over what the travel log is. Hello? Okay, it's back. Yeah, that took way too long to load. So what the travel log is it just, it's literally a log. So if we use, we can use any of these as an example. But I'm thinking Death of the Empress. Yeah, that was the most recent one we did. Yeah, so it's just basically from Corvo's perspective, just writing what he's doing in this one. So like it says he's heading back to Dunwall. He's leaving Serkonos. He's sorry, I was just reading a little bit of that myself. But yeah, it's kind of a letter half from himself, half to the late Empress Jessamine. But it's just that's all this really is. But I believe there is an achievement for reading every single one of these. But I've already done that. And I just read them again, technically. All right. Nothing new or exciting here. There'd be a bone charm nearby. As always, I check all the rooms here, just in case. That hasn't changed since Hypatia left. Whoop.
This campaign has been conducted with remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
See, crossbow bolts down here. More rats down here. Some money, some copper wire. It's always good to just take a quick wander around. When we get to the black market, that'll be the last time we can do anything there. There we go, dealt with all the rats. Yes, I know there's a bone charm nearby.
Situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
Alright. Dirty rats.
Brother so long ago. Would any of this have happened? Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Alright, let's talk. Oh, she's got the key.
Megan,
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
I remember seeing that written down somewhere a long time ago.
Yeah.
What?
I can't
Why has
believe
she
I'm
got
telling
both
you
her
this,
arms again?
But you deserve the truth.
Is
I'll
this...
just say it.
I've never noticed it
15 years
before,
ago,
but...
I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
I want to hear you say it.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill Jessamine.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
Why does it keep freezing? What is going on with the game? Like, everything else looks fine. Oh, there we go. You've changed since those times.
I can't ever forgive you for what you Suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
No, I don't think you will. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff and I'll go alone from here.
Okay, so yes, I know that's down there. I didn't want to interrupt the thing too much, but she used to be missing part of her arm, and now she's got both of them back. I'm not sure if that's a oversight or something on the game code's part. I mean, now I get to open this. Spirit Water and Falling Star. Let's check those. Drinking from Fountain restores mana, and Drop Assassins restore mana. Neither I kind of want right now. There we go.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
So at the end of Dishonored 1, specifically at the end of the DLCs, that's kind of like the ending monologue from Dowd. And he's recording that as Corvo comes to confront him. Because in the main game, you confront Dowd, and you can either choose to spare him or let him, or kill him. And he is in the middle of recording this and just finishes once Corvo shows up, which is an interesting little tidbit. And the fact that Megan's kept that for so long is crazy. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know. But I have a feeling we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall. Billy! That's what I'm reading from all those signs. I think there's supposed to be a comma there. I could run. Finally try and find him at long last. The old knife himself. They could rent another boat. They don't need me, not really. So I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here?
When this is over, I might visit the Academy of Natural... You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan. It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets. At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted. Too late for regrets. Yes,
You're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
Right. Just looting them one last time for everything they're worth. I'll pay him back. Honest. Dual layer Galvani weave. Coinage. Statue. Open that for no reason at all.
Still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. Anton Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me. I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Oh, everybody thinks that they might be passing on soon. Interesting. Let me up the stairs. Come on. Got another case of swapping from one game to the next, and controls are mixed up in my head. Letter to Billy Lurk. Billy, I ain't know your address, so I just give this letter to a mudlark who knew the lay of the area and hope for the best. You and I ain't got no reason to like each other, but Fennec liked you good enough, so that's why I'm writing. Anyways, he's dead, and I thought you should know. It was that old wound, remember? Never did heal. We tried every kind of cure and poultice. You know what I think? I think maybe the boss cut him. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. You know how it was back then? Speaking of, I tried to find the big knife. No one's heard a thing in years. Don't know if he's alive or what. Anyways, out of respect to Fennec, if I ever see you, I won't kill you. Katrina. Alright. Well, time for me to go solo. Go to
If old
sewers.
Samuel could see me now.
You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let Emily's mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Oh, snap. Okay, 69 meters. Nice. Backbone charm. Where is everyone? Oh, I'm down here now. Might as well see what's on this boat. Sure hope I didn't accidentally bring any blood flies back with me. That'd be a disastrous. Ooh, unburned storage case. Town. Thomas. 2 days ago, I saw all the Abbey men gather in the streets and march towards Dunwall Tower. I'd never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe the city could still be saved. But they haven't returned. Someone said that they could even reach the throne room at the top. They couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower, where Empress Delilah sits scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving while I still can. Join me as soon as possible. Alright. There's really nobody over here? Alright. Can't get into there.
I take the risk just having the goods delivered here.
Step up and see what I've got.
6 new upgrades available. Explosive bullet, silent running, collector's carapace, moth dust wrappings, monkey wrench, and occult kiss. Alright. First things first. I want you.
Glad we could do business.
I'm gonna grab it, just because I could probably find other stuff to sell. But I probably don't need it.
I'll take that deal.
Got really nothing else to spend on.
You want blueprints for better weaponry.
Interesting. Probably never ever use that. Less visible.
Everyone has to make a living, right?
I only got silent running now. Are you serious? That's a terrible roll there. Gonna take monkey wrench. Even though I know that we're gonna be coming up against more witches coming up, and probably not a whole lot more clockwork soldiers. I don't plan on killing any of the witches, so. I missed one upgrade. All right, still have 1,500 left, and I've like spent everything I can. course you're looking on. Creepy little song that they're singing there. I should mark that shrine. There it is. There's gonna be witches there, I know, but that's fine. Can't get through there anymore. Wow, this place is being absolutely trashed. Alrighty. Go in that building. Came out of that one. Just keeping an eye out for witches as I teleport around. See how... Oh, who's screaming now? Yeah, everything's like marked as for sale now. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, climb up there. What am I? Oh, I hit my head on there. Oh, there's some people over there I should probably go check out. Come on.
Hey, you! What's going on? Come here.
I think there'd be somebody inside there. He's one of the hatters. Gang. We dealt with some of them. Oh, there was a door over there that I'd completely missed. Don't want you to fall to your death. Alright, fine. I'll tuck you underneath here.
Strange times. Seems different somehow.
Oh, she's about to smack me.
Where did you? Wait!
All those clouds, like an iron
I'm not in the
will
mood.
city.
Show yourself.
There we go. De dum dum dum. What to do now? How about loot the place? Are you telling me there wasn't really even anything to loot up here? Oh, that is depressing. Alright, give me one of these. Can't even grab those sleep darts because I'm full. Oh, I missed his head. If you get somebody in the head with one of the bottles... Oh, that looks comfortable. Get somebody in the head with the bottle, it knocks them out. Of course, you can miss like that too, and then just distract them so that you can get them from behind. Yeah. This place actually has some decent loot, despite the fact that I looted it last time.
This part of the city's a graveyard. I don't know whether to run or settle in.
Where are you going?
It's not such a crazy idea. Get it working again. Put a... What's the...
Okay, apparently it's not knocking him out.
Maybe it's time to head back to Pool Way. Show those lubbers who's who.
Part of me that doesn't ache. The air is poison here.
All right. Got them both. Pretty sure I broke these last time I was here. I mean, yes, I acknowledge that they could have repaired some of them, but it doesn't look like they've repaired anything else.
He had it coming. Not gonna apologize.
Somebody upstairs. Hey, Voidless Serpent. Welcome to the stream. How's it going today? We are currently playing Dishonored 2. We're actually on the last mission. So heads up if you don't want spoilers. You know, the game is a few years old. Still want to be nice and give those out. Otherwise, welcome into the stream. Hope you have a fun time. Currently just busy looting some stuff. Because, I mean, that's what I do in this game, is I just loot everything that's not nailed down. Yeah, perfect. And you're unconscious. It's going good, thanks, and you. Couldn't get into Dishonored, so I won't play 2, so no worries, spoilers. Yeah, no worries. It's not necessarily a game for everyone, but I really adore the setting and the gameplay. Huge fan of it. I've perfected Dishonored 2, and the only achievements I don't have on Dishonored 1 are the challenge ones. Or 2 of them. Something like that. So that's, yeah, I played a lot of Dishonored 2 and Dishonored 1. Just love the series so much. Alright. Let's get all sneaky all up over here. Let me through, please. Oh, come on. Apparently I can't go that way. Makes it look like you can, but I can't. There's a hound over there. And there's one right there. Oh, sucks to be them. Where'd both those hounds go? One there. One over there. Got something for hounds, don't I? Bone charms. While I'm here, might as well get Falling Star and Spirit Water. And what can we craft with nope. That might be good. I thought there was one about they will fight for me. Oh, is that a black bone charm though? Ah, there we go. Wolfhounds cannot smell you. What do we got here? It works for rats or blood flies. And I'm not swimming right now, so... There it is. There we go. Some restorative things there. Walk through the muck. So just because they can't smell me doesn't mean they can't see me. I still have to be careful of that. Like that one almost spotted me. Luckily, these guys do not count for total kills. I need to grab this again. That first one didn't count as an assassination. And that one didn't even wake up. Fish slices. Gross. I mean, it would have been better if all of them were assassinations, but can't always get them all. So, I need to check over here. Close that for now. Just in case I'm going to drop a save. This game has crashed on me before. So, it's always good to save every now and again. There's a fan. Getting close to that shrine that I want. Correctly, this guy is somebody that I can just talk to.
Lord Protector, you're alive.
I sure am.
Almost 2 months, hasn't it?
Been about that long, yep. Let's chat it with you.
I went back home to Serkonos to strike against those supporting Delilah, the architects of the coup against Emily.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to topple her and find a way to help my daughter retake her throne.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Yeah. So we talked to this guy in the very first mission, and we saved him from being shook down by the corrupt watch, and then we just stole from him. Such a good guy, huh? So Voidless, just out of curiosity, how did you find the stream? Always interested to see where people come from, where they hear about me and whatnot. I went nowhere. Don't worry about it.
No mercy. You shouldn't have wandered outside. Take it.
Punch him in the throat. All right. Might as well use a mana potion to top off. Last entry in a sailor's diary. Born in Dunwall. Thought I'd die here too. But I got to find a new home. Ain't one way or the other home run to me. Blah, 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 blah. I can speech. Browsing. Always search low to high views. When I find new one that grabs my attention, I'll watch for a bit before I start talking. Find lots of ones I don't like, but find smaller ones that I do like. Well, I appreciate that I am one of the ones that you do like. And I just realized that my chat window is broken. Oh boy. So I am definitely a scuff streamer. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the encounter. But yeah, I am definitely a scuff streamer. Apparently, this entire time without my chat window. Let's bring in the chat box. Make it just a little bit bigger. Oh, come on. Settle in nice and easy there. It's not quite. My view is a little bit tiny. Right, there we go. That should be good. I will fine tune it off stream, but at least we got the chat box up there now. I've got the chat box up on this one, but not on the other one. But while I'm on this screen, I'll take a moment to introduce myself, let you know who I am and what I do. I am Morgan Titian. I am a changeling, and you can see over on the right there, those are all the other forms that I can take on. There is some redeems through Stream Elements. If you go to commands, you can see what they are, and one of them is to request me to change into another form if you so wish, and a few other standard ones like hydrate and whatnot. But yeah, I am a changeling. I can take on many forms. And those are the ones that we have up on the wall right now. Those are just the ones that I have available to me at the moment, because it does take a bit of time getting my many forms ready for the digital space. Just getting distracted in my own introduction here. One thing that I can't do very well, though, it's one thing that not a lot of changelings can say, is that I cannot do voices very well. For whatever reason, whenever I change forms, my vocal cords don't change with them. So I can't change my voice. Most other changelings can. I can't. Unfortunately, this is the only voice you'll get. Unless I, put on a voice or something like that. But it's just with my own natural vocal cords. But yeah, that is me, and that is what I do. I play a variety of games. Right now I'm playing Dishonored. Last Sunday I played Golden Sun, which is an old Game Boy Advance game. Then I've also played stuff like Remnant from the Ashes. All kinds of different games. Definitely the definition of a variety streamer. But Wednesdays is reserved for storyline days, and this is one of those games with a lot of story to it. But we can switch on back here. On my end, it's a very harsh cutover for the background music switching over to this scene, but I think on your end it should be a fade. It just doesn't do it well on my end, that's all. But hopefully that was smooth. Yes, I got a sailor's diary to read. Born in Dunwall, thought I'd die here too, but I got to find a new home. It ain't one way or the other to me who runs the empire. Horn from way back, his granddaughter Lady Emily, this new Delilah, whoever. None of them could be like Jessamine. She really had something special. Anyway, I'd stay, but Dunwall's gone to junk, and there ain't nothing here for an old sailor. I'm gonna get killed in the street just for buying a nail, that's what. I got one regret, and that's I'll never see my secret room again. Been working on it since I was a young man, my shrine. Lucky little tidbits I found here and there, my whalebone carvings. Quite a collection, but I can't bring a whole room with me now, can I? Anyway, I ain't so old that I can't start a new shrine wherever I wash up. Maybe Tibia. Didn't sound like Faye, but there's lots of background noises from me. Alrighty. So I am not collabing with Lasana right now. I was doing that Monday, and I forgot to disable those. But she is streaming right now. If you do want to go check her out, she is one of my friends. And there we go. By the way, it was not reading the book that opened up that door. It was turning this thing. All right. This is what I'm here for.
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Delilah's waiting for you.
Doing a self-posture check here.
Sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you're carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight the death to stop you from putting your spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower, where you and Jessamine fell in love. Delilah's got the throne and your daughter, but now she's got a secret as well.
Ooh, spooky. Can't even pick those up because I'm full. So on this playthrough, I am doing a non-lethal run. For the most part, there are some people that I'm willing to kill, but in general, I want to keep things low chaos. Jeez. When I'm using my teleport power, time stops for me. And you are looking the other way. Sucks to be you. Why are they always bald? I don't get it. Yeah, she saw me from over there. I forgot that she'd be there. But yes, I am going for a low chaos run. Just because that's the ending I prefer. But you definitely can go hack and slash in this game. Nothing stopping you. Except for maybe your own morals. Less hair care time. Yeah, yes. Anonymous letter. Miss Vanilla Reed, are you really going to keep living in a ruin with your legs still broken out of misguided loyalty to your boss? He's dead, and he was an asshole. Everyone knows that. I don't give your building 3 days before it falls to the ground. By that time, you could be sailing to Driscoll on the ship I told you about. The captain will grant you passage for free if I give him the word. They're leaving this afternoon. All you have to do is pass by that little courtyard behind the Dunwell Courier and do as I told you. Nobody will know. Go back to your family, leave Dunwall, and forget about the Boyle Company. This is your last chance. Yeah, what are morals? Yeah, exactly. I believe in what's called situational morality. My morality is directly proportional to depending on the situation, it's directly proportional to how much of a douchebag someone else is being. And I use douchebag in a very broad term. It's a sliding scale of extremes. Oh, there's another bone charm up there. God dang it. Can I reach that? I can. I think the only thing left down there is loot. Ooh, leg spike. So this is the route... Oh, more leg spike. This is the route that we took to escape Dunwall in the very first level. And now we're going back the same way. Why is there a dead witch here? What happened? Definitely wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Delilah.
Oh, she destroyed our escape route. Our hidden area. It's actually up on a pipe. Interesting. Who puts a mattress up here? Separation trauma. Nope, no, I want to keep that. Enemies are rendered unconscious when you leave your host. That could be useful. We'll have to see. Block the secret passage. I want the back route out of the tower blocked off in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. Sorry, I missed that message. I will be nice until the other person isn't. So really, I just give them karma. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, I do a form of martial arts that's, it's not a, what you would say, like a tournament-style martial art. Oh, ooh, I almost fell. It's not a tournament-style martial arts. Definitely none of that going on. I just went full circle. It is more for, like, practical self-defense. In the sense that, like, you know, actually, like, defending yourself if somebody on the street decide to pull a knife on you or something like that. By far, the best way to defend yourself is not be in those situations if you can avoid it. If you can run, do so. But if all else fails, it's, you practice situational morality. If it's, your drunk buddy taking a swing at you, you put them down gently. You take control of the situation and, you make sure you don't do any damage. But if somebody's pulling a knife on you, well, maybe when you take them down, you make them land on a glass table or something. It's all about the situation. What the hell? So, those noises are the rats. That's creepy as hell. Make him land on a glass table. I mean, yeah. So, like, if it was your drunk buddy, you'll make sure they avoid the glass table. But if somebody trying to stab you, you make sure they don't avoid the glass table. Boom. Jesus Christ. Well, that was stupid of me. Not looting those, I guess. Something so satisfying about hearing glass break. Yep, and it's even more satisfying if you're bouncing some asshole's face off of it. 451. I think this was already open once. I love how you think there would just be a convenient glass table there. I mean, like, in this hypothetical situation, And I've used that example because I've been in similar situations before. Like, you know, you're at a house party or something like that. If your buddy is just getting drunk and being an ass, you're not going to drop him on this glass table. But keeping the same example going forward, if instead somebody else is, say, pulling a knife, then you do drop them on the glass table. It's like I said, it's not a perfect example, but it highlights the, just playing. Yeah, it's just I'm making sure it's clarified for anybody else who might be either lurking or watching on, say, YouTube, for example, or on one of the VODs. But like, it just highlights the fact that not every situation is equal, and you have to play it by ear each time. Galvani's journal. In the middle of the coup against our fair Empress Emily, whom I've supported since her mother's time, I was robbed again. Some miscreant took advantage of the chaos and broke into my new apartment. I give up. This city is cursed. I am leaving forever. Sold everything and I'm off to Tibia. If you come back again, you scoundrel, enjoy your visit to my home. There's nothing left to steal. Maybe you can roll yourself up in my carpets and lick the dust from the furniture, since you seem to have such an obsession with me. So, this is actually kind of funny, because in the first game, you steal from Dr. Galvani, because he was away on like a party or something. Counterblast inversion. I mean, you could go back and get that. But you end up stealing from him, and then in this game, you steal from him again, because like that note doesn't show up there if you don't steal from him. So it's kind of funny that it actually keeps track of stuff like that. Just zipping on over.
Good to see you again.
So this is the last upgrade I can possibly get.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
I'm gonna get the unique upgrades first. Grenade noise is reduced. Grenade blast radius is expanded.
The city is falling apart.
I'm gonna grab this one. And I've got the money for it. And why not? I'm like fully upgraded, still have 1,000 money left. Oh, did I check out the ground floor of this place? Nothing cool in here anyways. There's a wolfhound I dropped down on. More rats out here. Where are ya? So many dead bodies. Nobody in here. I don't even know why I'm picking this up. I mean, I got no use for money anymore. Gate defense orders. Corporal Blinn, you and your men are being positioned outside the gates. Trust me, it's for your own good. Life on the inside with our new Empress is not what you're used to. With Ramsey out of the picture, those of us who sided with him in support of Delilah are thinning out quickly. Some have deserted, others have, well, let's just say that they've offended our new ruler once too often. So here are your orders. Don't expect food or pay. Take what you can from the neighborhood and surrounding district. Call it a tax. And should an attack come from any quarter, defend the gate. Even if your checkpoint falls, you'll buy us time to prepare for the assault. Captain Michelle Hayes. Wow, that's terrible working conditions. It's almost like you shouldn't have supported Delilah throwing a coup against an Empress who is actually making things better. Come on, give me that coin. again, no point in grabbing the coin because, I mean, what am I gonna buy? I already passed the last black market. Tinsera just ended the stream, so I'm going to grab some food and I'll be back. Well, no worries. Go grab food, get some noms, and then come hang out whenever you're able. It's all good. But actually, that's a good point. It's shiny, at least money, because why not? Yeah, exactly. But that's actually a good point. I'm actually going to pause the game here. I'm going to take us to the BRB screen, and I'm going to go refill my water and take a quick stretch break. I like to do that once every hour or so, and then we will I can speech. We will be back in about 5 minutes. All right. Switch over here and enjoy the BGM. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get things up, take us back to the game. Hope everybody grabbed a drink and stretched around a little bit. We are good to go to resume all the dead bodies. All the dead bodies. Health potion that I don't need. Brother Fitz, I bid you courage on your expedition into the heart of the corruption, the once shining Dunwall Tower. Know that beyond Delilah's occult heresy, she is full of guile. Be wary. Storm the tower and protect High Overseer Kulan. Is it Kulan? Yeah, Kulan with your life, for he will lead us back to the righteous path. But there is another thing. For years, rumors have circulated regarding the Royal Protector. If victory is secured and you manage to find yourself in his quarters alone, we want you to search for signs of blasphemy. Report back, but only to me. All my years I dedicate to the Abbey and to the Oracular Order. Sister Rosewind. Well, sister, sucks to be you.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower.
Somehow we were overcome.
Somehow.
Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
I mean, you all saw it. He died from the witches just like every other one. No lootables here. Why is there so much whale oil? And it's corrosive. Weaver. And that's it, mate. We talked about it last night, and me and Jilly are leaving Dunwall. You know me. I was always city watch through and through. I never thought I'd be a deserter. But there's no other way. Staying in the tower with Delilah and all her followers would have been nuts. I seen things in the last week I didn't think could happen. When Mortimer Ramsey and Empress Emily was a traitor, said Empress Emily was a traitor, and that Lord Corvo had been killing off nobles, I believed it. Now I'm sure I was being naive. We all got taken on that one. Everything's 10 times worse now than it's ever been. And Jilly and I are going up to Poolwick. Her sister has a farm outside of town. So goodbye and good luck. If you ever get up there, I owe you a few drinks. As always, remember our motto. Keep your head down. And yes, I realize I absolutely suck at accents. Oh, I think I have... No, I don't have to. Okay. This game is all about giving you options. Which is... Yes, because those look pleasant. It's, definitely refreshing. Makes feeling better. I can't do accents for the life of me. Yeah, I mean, I know I'm bad at it. I still try anyway sometimes. Mostly, what triggered me there was he said might. Anyways, so right here, I am just hopping up and over the wall because I can teleport. The other option is I could turn on the gate control and just go right through the gates. But I believe that would alert everybody that I am here. So I do not want to do that. And that's a long fall that I do not want to take. You just have to be looking over this way, don't you? Don't think I can... No. Can't get over there. Not easily, anyways. Oh, are you gonna walk away? Please do. Will that put me behind her? I think it will. Quick save. Oop. How rude would it be just to set her into the fire?
2 hands sift and 2 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Shade and hue, dig and crack. Crush and mix, eyeless black. 8 hands rift and 8 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush. Ancient mud and stinking clay. Yellow dyes for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and
Pink.
conjure rainbows for her brush.
Taking her out would be
Ammonia
best.
drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper. 4 hands sift and 4 hands blend. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush. Conjure rainbows for her brush.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oh. Let me uncrouch. She just unconscious standing there. Just her though. Oh, a sec. Adding a marker on that. That was just funny. Assassin's Fortune. What does that do? Bolt packs have a slight chance of containing +1 crossbow bolt. Don't need that right now, but it might be useful in the future. You just have your good nap there, okay? Jeez, that was hilarious. Yeah, I cannot actually remember how to activate the spyglass. It used to be Alt in the first game. No, keyboard mapping, sorry. Oh, it's Z in this game. Wow.
Where did you steal this trick?
Oh, wow.
Oh. You don't stand a chance anyway. I won't let him escape.
That was rude. Oh, that still hit me?
I'll fill my pillow with your hair. You should have stayed in your head.
All right.
With my mind. I can smell his blood. Let's finish him. How do you want to die?
Oh, one of them still got me. There we go. didn't think that killing those wolfhounds would actually let them see me all the way up at the top. But I guess, what do I know, huh? You still standing there? Oh, that's good. They're all people who've been turned stone. You know, I should actually change some bone charms around. Don't need that. Craft a new one here. Alright, let's scrap that. Perfect. And we'll craft one more. Perfect. Now, what do I want to swap out? Don't need that one. I actually don't need that one either. There we go. It should be good. Can I get around him? Let's see. There's two over there. I think there's a wolfhound somewhere over there too. There's a third coming around. There's the wolfhound. So those wolfhounds, these ones anyways, they don't ever die unless you destroy their skull. Alright. I think I can get around this way. So this is actually where you first start the game in Dishonored 1. You come up, that's a big waterlock area. They did a really good job at keeping things mostly the same. Obviously, things change over time because it has been like a decade. Whoa! I don't know how she didn't see me and I didn't see her, but... What are they concerned about?
Of course I gathered them at dawn. When else? They're no good otherwise. Like she's the only one who knows how to gather Black magic root.
Two more wolfhounds. Somebody almost saw me. Oh, she just about saw me. You see nothing?
I can feel my power grow. I can hear her voice. I can feel her spirit touch.
Gonna do a quick save here. I just got a aiming reticle over here. Huh. Strange. Let's up on over this way.
It shouldn't be. No one's been coming up the Renhaven of late.
Never mind then. Maybe it's a druid.
That
And get both of them. Lissa, you like your assignment? I'm bored out of my skull. I say let's open up the waterlock and have our own Imperial fleet. I volunteer to be Delilah's first captain. Ronica, he always was a fool. We had to close the waterlock so that no ships or anything can get in. Delilah's orders. She got enough to concern her without someone sneaking in through there. Keeping the tower safe is her first priority, like she said just a night ago, which you would know if you hadn't been out looting. Yes, I saw you slip away. Lissa, I heard her message. Belinda passed it on when I came back. And if we stayed in the waterlock, instead of keeping it blocked off with all that old blockade junk, we could keep anyone from creeping up on the tower. So I still don't see why we can't have our own fleet of ships with me as a captain. It's because you're silly. That's why. Nothing. Ooh, Swift Shadow. What's this? What's this? Whatever could it be? Actually, I'm just going to go and dismantle it right away. Slightly faster in stealth mode. Hell yeah. Craft that one. Movement. Stealth mode. Oops. All right. I'll swap that one out. Bone trim 17. All right. So this is good. Even better. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Walk around like a gremlin here. You want that painting? Yeah, shimmy shimmy my way over here. Climb up this way.
Delilah's hatred for Jessamine is endless.
No one could help you, dear sister. I didn't break it, you little liar. No one remember the truth, except me, Jessamine. I will always remember.
Jessamine, I wish I could hold you just once more.
He's so sneaky. Be sneak. There's a witch over there.
The algae is all dried out, but that makes it easier to collect. Less messy. Still smell it.
How much of the algae does our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for? Tell me. I won't let the secret slip.
She just needs a bit, and if you promise to keep your tongue in your head, I'll tell you. It's part of her new undertaking. A painting to end all paintings, she says. Some great new magics she's concocting.
After taking Dunwall Tower itself, what more could our mistress want?
Delilah wants the whole world's love. The seas around it and the stars above it.
You ask me, Delilah is delusional. Right. You go over there. Let's see. Just that room? Yep, just that room left. What was the way underneath there again? There is a way underneath there, I just can't remember it. Ah, here it is. Sewer pump room inspection. Not reading off a list. Really? No fish in the water?
Oh, no, that's not what she said. Because Delilah is very specific. Very specific.
I'm not sure if I can assassinate this boy. There we go. See, he dropped a skull when I stabbed him there. That means that after some time, the skull would regenerate into a new wolfhound. Unless you destroy the skull. Another dead body. Oh. Oh. You seem to have gotten yourself spliced there, buddy. Alright, let's go through this way. I just smacked it with my sword. You can shoot it or smack it or whatever. But like if you just stab the body and then leave it, it'll come back. So you have to double tap. Alright, I imagine there's a decent chunk of... Yeah, there we go. Gonna be the closest. So many Overseer masks, holy crap. Not a fan of candles in a game where I have to try and do stealth. Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want the rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. The Overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies. Now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress, Delia Caldwin. Just give myself a bit of a self-hydrate there.
To restore power to the elevator, I'll have to reach the security room.
I mean, I think I could just climb it, can't I? Oh, guess I can't climb in through that way. Yeah, that sucks for me.
But a few days ago, she was spending all her time in that bleak little overseer chapel. What's afoot? What's she working on?
She probably found it funny, using the chapel as a studio, mixing pigments where those fools used to preach their nonsense. But she moved to the throne room when she was ready to start her new painting.
Always exciting when she starts to sculpt or paint.
Yes, but this one is special. Delilah says it's going to change everything, the world and all the spheres beyond. Go sneak a peek of it, if you dare.
Delilah's in the throne room. I can use the elevator to reach her.
Yeah, totally not insane. Yeah, Delilah is legitimately insane.
Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Kidding me? Can't knock her out? We have one more of those left. Powers. Got 6. Get human possession. I need corpse possession. And extend duration. Yes.
I wasn't mutton. I don't care what anybody says. I know mutton, and that wasn't it.
And she didn't even react to that. I just realized, I'm going to go with separation trauma. That's the one that knocks him out when you leave. All right. Oops, no, I want to climb this one. Oh, flooded.
The High Overseer.
I can't get that bone charm if I don't want to. Oh wait. I think because they can't smell me. Yeah. Quick load that. Had the wrong power out, and I also didn't realize that they could still wake up even if they can't smell me. Oh wait, did I just take off the bone charm that makes them so they can't smell me? Nope, they can't smell me. Interesting. I'm gonna go this way instead. That corrupt bone charm is not worth it. Not worth going up to that dog anyways and alerting everybody. Oh, they even killed the maids. Kind of rude, don't you think? What the maids ever do to you?
Your daughter stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone.
All right.
What?
Playing hide and seek, are we?
Let me help you.
You can't see me.
Find anything?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
I saw you. No use hiding.
And problems dealt with. I think this was the other way up. Yeah. Such a waste of candles everywhere. It's completely spammed the area with candles. Anyways. Sneak my way over here. Just eating everything. How many?
Strange how it moves. Like a man, but not like a man.
Clockwork Soldier.
Through its veins, rendered from the fat of leviathans from the deep, icy waters.
It has nothing to do with our mistress's magic. Not touched by the void at all. Could we make one of bones, I wonder? Like the gold.
Delilah could, with Brianna's help. She was always oh so clever with the bones of things.
Yes, but Brianna's dead. Now there's
Yep,
room
I
for
killed her.
another of us to become Delilah's favorite.
We should make a man of bones to win her favor. With Jindosh's mind turned to mush, his clockwork toys won't last forever.
Why am
Reveals.
I always the one who has to gather moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing sleep, they always send me.
Rotations. Reintroducing graphite.
These guys, the Clockwork Soldiers can see both in front and behind them.
Check central rotor. If this plays, the machine is recharging the magnetic coil.
Keep moving. Really? You're just gonna keep going in this corner? Go around the corner. Go on. Dead body loot. To the Duchess Lucille Clotildia. I hope this note finds you in good health. Yours was the first such correspondence offering me fealty and officially denouncing the murderous Emily Caldwin. Swift actions such as yours deserve reciprocity. Come join me for dinner in your honor. My kitchen will prepare jellied oysters, herring and gravy, and some of those unusual Morlayan clams that thrive only in the brackish waters. Let it be tomorrow evening, for I am eager to show how I feel towards one who is so quick to change allegiance. Well, her head's in a toilet. So, I think we know how that ended.
Back indicates some detection.
Oh, it just got completely destroyed by the spring razor. Cool. Where is the medallion? Each of these guys has a small little plaque that is worth some money. I like collecting them. Where did it fly to? Huh. Gone, I guess. This is a security room? Never used to be. There it is. Let me up.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
All right. Why can't I get up here?
Something's off. Pretty sure of it. Curious. I can feel you behind my eyes.
Yep. As soon as I let go, you fall unconscious.
Two minutes of bliss with you inside me, my love.
Ooh, gross. So many just people being hung up. I don't think that Clockwork Soldier can see me from there.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
Why isn't there a tree in the middle of the chapel? Delilah on Rune Harmony. Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel. Dried kelp and algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse, ground into dust and made into pigment. Human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne. My throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupts aligned with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic the painting could get twisted around and fail, or even turn against me.
Delilah's new painting sounds dangerous, but I might be able to sabotage it.
It worked. I painted the chapel.
With more corrupt runes, maybe I can turn Delilah's painting against her.
Both pure and corrupted. I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung heap we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
There's a corrupt rune. Mine now. I'm not even sure why I did that, because I don't plan on letting Delilah live.
This will do. To have the tower humming and belching sparks once more.
Put you over there for now. Take a nap. Sit down.
Why is the electricity running again? Like mice in a snake's burrow.
I'm being sneaky, I swear. Okay, good. That didn't actually kill her. I mean, none of these witches deserve to live, but...
Where am I going to get that? Maybe the incantation will work with just a little muck from the street. What's going on?
It just boots the door open.
Now what? Seems every time I turn around there's another commotion.
Better keep my eyes open.
Just a shadow.
There you are.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Quarry lost.
So this will be fun if one of the witches goes to inspect what he's doing. Oop, I missed that. So what I did there was I knocked his head off, which is his only sight sensors. Oop, I don't want to go much farther there. Delilah can see through those statues. So without his sensors to be able to actually perceive things, he will attack anybody who gets too close, including allies. Get you away from the fire. Some raw whalebone. Nice. Another Delilah thing. Back out of there for now. I don't want Delilah to know I'm here. Alright, having... That's a rough landing. Having all the other witches sort of see me now and again, that's not so bad. Having Delilah see me and know I'm coming, I don't want that. Then she can just prepare.
The machine is experiencing uncertainty. Detected. Probably a door was unlocked or something. For combat protocols. Playback for detection registered. Playback indicates lost enemy.
Where's your plaque? I just blew you up. Now give me the plaque. I want a medal for exploding a giant robot thingy. Don't worry, I will be blowing up the other one. He won't be getting away. Are you kidding me? This is the second plaque I've lost. Oh, there it is. Did that not kill it? Are you serious? There we go. Plaque's mine. Yeah, there was somebody who saw me there. Whoops.
That clockwork thing is still out there somewhere. Got to listen for it coming.
Civilian in here.
Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I've been in here keeping quiet since this all happened.
Don't worry. But what do you know about Delilah and her people?
After the coup, there was more fighting between the Duke's traitors and the members of the Watch still loyal to the old Empress. Then there was a party for Delilah, just before the Duke returned to Serconis. At some point, the Overseers staged an assault, but it went badly.
What else?
Apparently, Delilah's been working in the Abbey Chapel, preparing something. If you're crazy enough to want to find her, look there or in the throne room. She and the Duke were talking about a painting.
Stay hidden. I'm here for Delilah. I'm going to take back the tower.
I hope you're right. 3 of us hid here. Genevieve got caught, then Morgan.
Wait,
Now
I didn't get
it's just
caught.
me.
Phone charm. Accommodating host. Animal possession lasts slightly longer. I mean, I might use it. We'll have to see. Nice thing is the game pauses whenever I'm crafting bone charms. Another Delilah room. Jesus.
Take this opportunity to back charge second coil.
Alright, this is gonna get some of them killed, but I think it's gonna be funny.
Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear. Quarry lost.
Yeah, you just keep ticking away there, buddy. Trying to find a way to lure the witches over to where he is. Of course, like the one time I want to find like a bottle or something, none's available. I had to go downstairs to grab one. Don't want to go into this room because Delilah's statue's in there. That doggo to leave. I said wait for the doggo to leave, not just stop right in the way. Whatever. Wait, what? You saw me? Sneak on in here.
Jessamines.
I'll stay here for now.
Chamber is connected to Emily's safe room, which leads up to the throne room.
Alright, I will go up that way in a moment. Not gonna end up taking the elevator up. Yeah, go see what that was. See how that works out for you. Agile will. Possession lasts slightly longer. I mean, I'll do it. Which one's powers? So this is possession in general, not specifically for animals, which is why this one is better than accommodating host. All right. Gonna remove that one. I rarely have my weapon sheathed. Mary Kate's diary. The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on his face when she vanquished Emily in the false, and her Circonan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart. Watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his bloviating sect, knowing they would fall before us, it was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaka are ours. Soon, too, the oracular sisters, and when my mistress finishes her painting, we will own all the Empire. Yeah, not if I have anything to say about it. Alright. And, right, there's just that corrupt bone charm that I already gave up on, because it is right next to some wolfhounds.
Mary Kate, what's this then? Did you grow up in the country, dear? Out in the sticks? It's an audiograph machine. But what's it for? It enables important people to record their voices. A prince's order for war, a matron's business instructions, or a lover's hungry words dripping with honey. Even the final thoughts of one lost.
Royal Protectress Chambers.
They'll pay for what they've done to the tower.
This is my bedroom, apparently. You told me I had nothing else useful in here? That was perfect timing. Here, you rest over there.
Interesting. Such powers are
You know, I'm having fun with you.
Machine is experiencing uncertainty.
Wow, what do they do here? Just trash the place. Yes, it just teleported through fire. Don't worry about it. Oh, they actually just clogged up all these doorways, didn't they? Let's go this way. Didn't need to turn on the elevator, but oh well. And I'm just looking at the time again. Gonna do a quick, like 2 to 5 minute stretch, refill water. Hey, Faye Lily, you arrived just in time for me to hit the BRB screen. I was just getting everybody to stretch and grab refills on water and stuff like that, and we'll be back in 5 minutes or less. And with a fancy new BGM. I'll be right back. All right, I have returned. Told you it was 5 minutes or less. It's just a quick refill of water and at least just get up and stretch so that you're not cramped up in one place. That's all it is.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
I don't think I will.
The witches looted everything.
Oof.
Everything's gone.
Not everything. And I don't even know why there's even the opportunity to pick up coins here. Like, I've got nowhere to spend them. Wow, they just completely trashed the place. How'd they even get in here? Guess they probably could just force the door down. Yeah, and it's an entire gold bar. Actually, this room, previously, like, it was just full of these saves, which had really big gold bars in them, but we couldn't carry them out, so we couldn't loot them. At least that was the explanation. I guess there's no more runes or anything. Yeah, so yeah, they just completely broke it. Destroyed. I thought that might actually have gotten me assassination animation, but it did not. And destroyed. Ooh, socks. Yeah, I mean, I looted this place pretty good myself when I, came through here in the start of the game, so no surprise that there's nothing left. Destroy all the wolfhounds. I had a weird itch. You know, those ones that come out of nowhere, but like they're also like super unbearable. So I know I habitually blow out all those lights, but they actually have a benefit in the game to do that. And that is, it actually lowers the amount of light in the area and does make you harder to see for enemies. So,
What's Delilah done to the throne?
yeah, she's twisted it. But that section there is where I can put another corrupted skull, which offsets the runes and would make the painting backlash on her. But I intend to kill Delilah because she trapped my daughter.
My daughter.
My love, word is you've had a change of heart. Or your
Stabbed.
You come to me at my moment of glory. You brought me back my spirit. Follow me, dear Corvo, and see how I will reshape all things.
She is mortal again. And now the heart is gone. What was the other way into this? Oh, the other way is from over here. The elevator takes you over that way. I remember now. I've already got the throne corrupted. And yes, we're entering a painting.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
Destroy Delilah's replicas. Yeah, I will. You just have to find them all.
Why shouldn't my people love their empress?
There's another one up here. later. Don't know why that first assassination attempt on her did not work. How many more replicas are there? I think there might be another one over there.
Made greater than any before it.
There's the other one. I haven't completed it yet, so that means that there's more. Really? There no others? I think she counts as one. Marking that. There's a body just sliding off in the background. I think a sticky grenade suits her. Wait, did you not activate the spring razor there? Oh, that was her last replica. Oh, I forgot. Slow time does not work on her.
Show yourself! I'm not done with you.
Later. Gotta get out of the painting. I think she teleported is activated. Yeah, probably. I don't get how I'm supposed to be able to revive her here.
Father, what happened?
Take it easy. I'll explain everything.
All right. I killed exactly one hostile, and it was the hostile that most deserved it. I got detected a whole lot, of course. I missed out on one bone charm, but that was the one I did not want to get. I reached the Royal Protector's chambers. I searched Megan Foster's cabin, and I rescued Emily Colvin, breaking Delilah's magic. Ending cinematic and taking my hands off the keyboard so I don't actually skip it like I did for the last one. Okay, I do have to press one key.
And so the Duke fell, and in his place rose up a man of the people. Paolo had come into the world with nothing, and knew the lives of the least privileged. Sometimes power shouts, and sometimes it whispers. In Dunwall, with the death of Delilah Copperspoon, her coven lost its power, and their short-lived coup came to an end. The rightful empress returned to the throne and began extinguishing the fires across her city. So it was that Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, would fulfill her destiny, ruling for decades over a mended empire with Corvo Attano at her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurtling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest self, and seeking the closest thing she'd ever known to family.
And there we go. That was Dishonored 2. And like I said, my hands are completely off the keyboard right now. I accidentally skipped the credits of Dishonored 1 last time. And I personally feel that if you're playing a game for enjoyment, or for an audience's enjoyment, you should at least go through the credits. Because I mean, when I bought this game, and usually with game licenses, technically it's just for me to play. It's not for me to, share copies or even make money off of. Now, I'm not making money off of this. However, I still think it's important to go through the credits and stuff like that, because I use the game and their work to grow my channel and, provide entertainment to many people.
Now the sands of Serkonos, they're burning in the sun.
And the grapes from Calero are withered and
Now, we do have a couple options for the channel going forward. There is one more Dishonored game, and that is called Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Alternatively, there's also the separate playthrough of Dishonored 2 here, where you play as Emily instead. I'm more inclined to play that second playthrough on my Sunday slot, because we're not going to be focused on the story. And it will be a New Game Plus, just so we can muck around with all the different powers and, you know, do whatever we want. So I think for the Wednesday slot, and I'll toss up a vote, a poll on my Discord. I will link that in a moment. It's just I can't link it right now without accidentally skipping the credits. But I think we will put up a poll on my Discord for what we should play next, whether it be Death of the Outsider, another story-related game. I do have a couple in mind. Or if, you know, anybody has suggestions, we can look at that as well. A couple of the ones I do have in mind. There is the Deus Ex series of games, specifically, what was the name of the reboot? I can't remember it. I know the sequel to it is Mankind Divided. I can't remember it. But I do plan on playing both those Deus Ex games on this channel at some point. I'm also looking to play the Danganronpa series. I've got the first two games. I do know some spoilers because I've seen the third game played, but I don't know all the spoilers. And we will be doing that as a sort of like a mostly a blind run through. Even other channels that I follow that have been playing through some Danganronpa, I've been avoiding those episodes. Never seen played any of those. Well, that's perfect. Now, there is going to be a fair warning. Oh, and cinematics ending here. More cast. Okay. There is going to be a fair warning. The Danganronpa game series, it's basically a death game. What happens is, you know, the character you're playing is involved in this death game. I know the setup for 3. I don't know the setup for the other 2, so I'm not going to get into details because that might be spoilers. But the gist of it is you go through the death game, and it's there's a bunch of you're all teenagers or whatever, and you're incentivized to kill somebody. Okay? And then at the end of, like, you know, whenever a body is discovered, then as the entire class, because it's set up sort of like school style, as the entire class, you have to, you know, hold a discussion, you know, Phoenix Wright style, I guess, but, you know, more discussion, more actual evidence gathering, to try and find out who actually did the deed, who killed the person. The premise of the game is if you kill somebody and you get away with it, like they vote somebody else, you live, everybody else dies. If everybody, you know, else finds out who was the killer is then killed, because they're called like the blackened or whatever. And I think there's part of the rules are set up where if nobody does any of the killing, then everybody dies anyways. So it's definitely a very morbid type of game. So if that's not your type of content, then you know, there's that disclaimer right there, and I'll put that disclaimer at the start of each stream and in the Discord. If you still want to check out the game, then that's perfect. I know it's, yeah, it does sound fun, and I watched a playthrough of the third game, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of intrigue, a lot of, you know, making you think type thing. But I also know it's some pretty heavy themes and material, and it's not right for everybody, right? So just want to put out that disclaimer. Now, once the credits are done, we will be setting up a raid target. Again, I can't Alt-Tab, otherwise it treats it as a key input and it ends the credits. But we will be choosing a raid target. I can't even see any of the people that are online for me. Actually, I might be able to check on my phone. But if anybody has a recommendation for a smaller VTuber, or just any streamer in general, but I usually end up raiding VTubers, I am open to considering suggestions. I prefer not to raid anybody under 18, just because I tend to have more of a mature audience. Looking at what I got here. Ooh, Lazelia is still going on. Okay, so we'll hold that thought on choosing the raid target then. One of my friends, Lazelia MK3, is doing a charity stream right now, and she's still going on. She was doing something like a 10 or 12 hour stream or something like that. She started this morning. So I'm actually surprised she's still going on. I'm not sure how long she plans to go for, so I'll check that out before raiding. But that is likely who we will raid. If not, I actually see a couple others that I can potentially raid on here. So for those of you, whether you are just coming in on this stream like Voidless, or if you've been through several of the episodes, what did you guys think of the game? Obviously, sometimes some people might not have seen everything on it, but one of the reasons that I'm doing some streaming is to try and share the love of some of the games that I really enjoy with everybody else, and just trying to make sure that this is the actual type of content that my viewers actually enjoy watching. I think that's about it. Yep, going into the loading screen here. And there we are. So I'll actually just take us over here. I liked it. I love games with a bit of stealth element that make you kind of have to think about how to take out targets rather than just face rush everything. Even better with non-lethal takedowns. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons why I do like Dishonored. Now, in Dishonored, if you are skilled enough and, because you get upgrades and stuff, you can technically face rush everything. However, then you're going to get the high chaos ending, which is usually the world is in a much darker place. The other game that I mentioned, Deus Ex, I just remember the first title, Human Revolution. Deus Ex Human Revolution, it's another stealth type game. You can go violent with it, but like for most of it, you have to go stealth because you cannot fight everybody at once. And it also has an option between lethal and non-lethal. Now, there's no downside or upside to doing either. It's just personal preference. So that's where that game differs. Anyways, I'm going to drag this window over here. Find Lazelia. Okay, I'm going to raid her anyways, but she is going to be wrapping up in like 10 minutes. But she is doing a charity stream for think I mentioned it in my Discord. I just have to grab the name. Habitat for Humanity, which is a charity all about helping people get homes when they're not able to get homes. And they, just trying to remember what she said for her little spiel earlier. They work across all the states and I think up to like 20 to 30 other countries or something like that. So they are more than just in the States, and they help a lot of people. So we're going to raid this Elia MK3 and drop in the raid message, which is just changeling raid. Feel free to embellish with any emotes that you have. I do not have affiliate active, which is why I do not have emotes. And with that, we will also take it over to, make sure I got my keybinds working correctly. We're going to take it over to the ending screen. And I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoy the raid within into Lizelia here. And hope you guys enjoyed watching today. Hope to see you again. And I hope everybody enjoys the new year. The New Year's Eve that's coming up. And I think I'm just going to manually start the raid here, just so that we don't have to sit through the music the entire time. Have a great day.